Hi everyone, I'm Matt Struve, and today I'm going to talk to you about why I think I am a digital native. I find myself to be a digital native, but more than that, I've nicknamed myself to be a digital enthusiast to my very core. Why, you may ask? Well, since a relatively young age, I've always, in some way, shape, or form, have been using technology, and I can remember from my very earliest years of using, the Sega system that my mom bought to now where I, have my own personal computer. The most important piece of technology that I own is my personally built gaming and editing PC. At a very young age, I was fascinated by the power that comes from a PC and it being able to do pretty much anything and everything that I can do. But how does a computer work? Well, this is when my digital enthusiast side came in, and instead of spending more roughly the same on a pre-built or, factory-made PC, I decided to order all the necessary parts and put together, my own PC step by step. So it was something of a milestone in my life, and along with its many general day-to-day life uses, it's pretty much, the top of my list. The second item is my smartphone. It's basically my computer when I'm away from home. It has the same amount of connectivity, but it's a lot smaller so I can take it with me wherever I go. Plus I have all my emails, my contacts, and my apps that I will need for anything and everything on my day-to-day basis. So it's pretty much my PC away from home. And the fact that, if anybody needs to get a hold of me or I need to take care of something, I can do so right there on the spot. For my third thing, I have video games. So when I was young, I was always fascinated with the competitiveness of shooting games. Why? Well, other than being intensely fun and exciting, I've met and connected with people who I never would have gotten a chance to meet in real life. And we were able to come together as a team and take part in some of the competitions that the gaming community that we played in offered. Another big reason is stress relief. It's another way to go to another world or just have a good time and not think about what's going on in my day-to-day life at that time. Another big item in my life is music, simply because of its various uses, whether it being to chill out from a long day at work or listening to music even while I study. I enjoy many different types of music, so I expanded on that due to my digital enthusiast side, and I bought some DJ equipment because I wanted to learn a little bit more about music through the art of DJing, just to, add some technology into it and see what ways I can change the music and how it sounds. YouTube comes in last for me, not because it's unimportant, but because it brings all of the others together. For me, because I didn't know how to build a PC, DJ, or even set up my own YouTube channel when I first did it. So I watched and learned from other YouTubers. And, it's a free source that anybody can use, and even if you don't like something particular about that style of teaching, you can change the channel or, look elsewhere, and, it effectively helped me become a bigger and better digital enthusiast, and that way, I can enjoy more forms of teaching and learn more things through YouTube. In Mark Pinsky's Digital Native, Digital Immigrant 2001 article, he says, and I quote, "The bulk of today's tradition-bound education establishments seem in no hurry to follow their lead. Yet these educators know something is wrong, because they're not reaching their digital native students as well as they reached students in the past." End quote, page 13, paragraphs 2 and 3. I think that the reason behind this is with today's fast-paced environment, and the first 4 years of a child's life is spent immersed in watching cartoons, using tablets, playing educational games on iPhones. Even your average toy has some sort of electronics attached to it nowadays. I know this personally as my son uses my smartphone with minor supervision versus when we sit down to try to learn his numbers. He would much rather play the educational games on my iPhone than to look at a bland numbers book or even watch me lift up my fingers one after the other. In today's crazy society where we are always in some way, shape, or form connected to technology, it's hard to not automatically become a digital native. Versus 15 to 20 years ago when cell phones were huge and computers didn't run rampant in everybody's household. I find this topic to be very interesting and I would like to hear your thoughts on it as well. As always, thank you for watching and have a good day.